Alright guys, so we've got a problem on family property out here. It's been reported that somebody is living in the barn. Yeah. So we have some gear with us. We're going to investigate, take a look at some things, take a look at some tracks, see if I can find any tracks. If there's somebody who'd been out here, I'll be able to find it. We're going to set up some motion sensors. We'll be setting up some Gametrail cameras, and then we're going to be trying to find a good OP. I'm going to set us up a little sniper hide somewhere I can keep an eye on this property and these entry points. So I'm currently looking down because I'm looking at the trails that have been developing recently. Now unfortunately I'm always out here, so I know what trails are new and what trails are not. So let's keep moving forward. Alright guys, so taking a look down here, see this? This has been recently stepped on. Although there's no footprint as far as shoe print down here, I can tell this has been recently stepped. And also looking up here, check your blade, it's grass is broken here. You can also see some bruising on this plant life here. This is bruising. Something heavy was standing on this. And we got some type of print there. But I want to show you this. Somebody has been taking a shit. Yeah, that's disgusting. Alright, now this area here, guys, there's been some trampled down sections over here. So we're moving this way. This wasn't like this before. Articles of clothing. I've got no fresh prints. Nothing fresh around this area. So, what are we going to do? We're going to step in on this one. And what we're going to do, guys, we're going to put up a motion sensor over here. Now, due to the cats that are in the area, I want this up high enough where they're not going to be tripping this thing off. And I just need it to catch movement coming in. So let's go ahead and set that right there. And this way, whatever's coming in here, they'll hit that sensor before they even realize that that sensor's even there. Even if they've already turned around and then identify it, I already know it's in the area. So we'll set that there. Okay, so I don't want to set up the trail camera and catch anybody taking a crap. But I do want to know where they're coming in at. Now we've had some really bad rain, so most of the prints, they're washed out. So the last rainstorm we had was roughly 6 hours. I'm not seeing anything new here, so I know there's nothing been out here since this morning. But we have an entry point out this way. I've got entry points coming in from that side, and somebody been walking through there. So what I want to do, I'm going to set up a trail cam. I'm going to set up a trail cam up here. Okay guys, so there's multiple trails coming in and out of this area. I don't know if it comes up good on the camera, but I can see it since I'm right here. I can see where things are walking through, and everything's still coming to a pinnacle point right here. There's a fork in the trails that goes to the barn. There's a trail going back that way, back this way. There's another one that's loose. I call it a loose trail. It's not been beaten down a lot. It's only been used a couple of times up in that direction, but they all converge back there. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna set up one trail cam over here up in this tree, and then we're gonna set one out there. I just run the camera right into that damn branch. All right, so we got one set. Now with animals, guys, I can usually tell about how old scat is, but I'm not about to investigate human feces. All right, hold on a second. This is a new trail. See if we can get this in here. Okay, coming up here. Let's get a little closer and I'll show you. All right, looks normal, right? Not so normal. All right, guys. This one right here. Okay? It's the only one that is displaced that way. And then I can also see foot landings here. This is telling me this is being used, but whoever's walking here is being real careful not to step on things, but they still are. So we're gonna ease on over here. Yeah, I'm graceful. Now, that's a scaffolding I was using while we're hog hunting. I was up in the air, but I am seeing fresh prints out this way. And that's a nice trail. Let's continue this trail out. That's part of a boot print down there, or a shoe print. Yeah, this is fresh, guys. There's something moving through here. Somebody. Oh, yep. Okay, so I saw this log right here, and sure enough, if you look this way, this stuff's matted down. They're walking across that. There it is. Picked up the trail again. That's the other trail. Okay, so we got a fresh trail here, guys. This is where this individual's coming through. So we're going to continue to follow it out. I'm going to try to stay on the trail, not to make anything new. Coming back this way. Some footholds. He's coming through that fence line over there. Moving over here now. I was going to say he's going to go through that fence line, but it looks like it turns. Somebody got hung up here. All right, guys. I'm gonna move this and show you. See that branch? Right there. This is a briar branch. Somebody got hung up in this sucker, and that's where she broke. That would also explain this right here. Let me swing back around. This trail, like I said, I was thinking it was gonna go this way, but it obviously turned there. Because if you come back up the trail, you got it this way. So they're moving this way. We'll either backtrack until I can actually see a decent print. I can't tell which way the footfalls are going. We've had so much rain. Usually you can tell where your branches are broke. And if your plant's laying the opposite direction, that is where your foot traffic was going through. See guys, let me show you all this water. See all this water down here? We've had so much rain, makes it almost impossible to try to track. So I'm having to go through and find these low-lying areas where somebody has been walking. Alright guys, so that's going to give us a field of view right here. So now we're going to find an OP, observation post. We need to find a spot that we can set up. I'm not worried about setting up an entry point. I want to set up close, not too close. I want to set up enough far away where I can visually see the barn, the entry points of the barn. 1, the bay that they're shitting in. 2, the bay that they're laying in. I want to be able to visually see it either with my own eyes. I prefer with a pair of binoculars or mainly my night vision scope. So I got about 70 yards with the Generation 1 night vision. So within that range is where I want to put my hide. So that's what we're going to do. Alright guys, so we're in front of the barn. Middle, they're using as a bathroom. The far stall, which is hidden better, they're using as a sleeping quarters. Now, you guys can see that fence over there. That fence runs all the way to the side of the barn. I checked the other side of the fence. They're not coming in that way, so they're coming through here. So I'm not worried about that blind side. So what do I need to do is look around behind me and see where I can set up our spot. So I can visually see what's moving. Now we do have motion sensors. We got the trail cams to review footage. The motion sensor is going to let me know, hey, there's somebody there right now. But I need to be out here too. So let's go out here and see what we got. Now remember, this whole area gets flooded. So being too close to the ground is not ideal. Especially down here, we got fire ants and we got a lot of snakes. So let's find a better spot. Alright, so this used to be an old horse corral, and I'm liking it. I'm definitely liking this spot. Yeah, that gives me access, gives me view. So let's check it out. A lot of water here. Alright, so this barrel is right in the way. Oh, there's a tree frog down in there. There's another one. Alright, not bad. I do like these openings here. I will need to clear out a view spot. See how tall this grass is, how thick it is. You can barely see the barn openings because of all the foliage. So we're gonna open that out. So we got a clear shot view. If this is where we're gonna pick. Probably can't see it from this distance with this camera. I've got a clear view of that middle stall right here. The only issue is it's out in the open. So like I said, what we're going to do, we're going to clear out some of the high grass, get it lower down, and we're going to utilize these open spots. I need a place where I can sit up at night with a night vision and visually see. During the daytime, I'll be fine in the ghillie suit, no big deal. I might actually pull 2 different OPs in the area. Nighttime here, daytime in the bush with the ghillie suit. Probably probably right there in that stuff. That way I can still see everything. The ghillie suit blends in perfectly in this area. So not bad. Alright guys, so when we revisit this topic, we'll be all dolled out in our tactical equipment. Alright guys, definitely appreciate you hanging out with us. It is a SHTF scenario. Do you know your property? Do you know what to do if someone's sneaking on your property? And let's face it, shit hits the fan. There will be people trying to take your stuff. Do I think this individual is trying to take stuff? No. The fact is the person's pooping and using a rag to wipe their rear end. That's telling me this individual is displaced, homeless. It sucks. I've been in some really bad spots in my life, guys. I have. I lived in the woods, slept in a ditch, lived underneath a bridge. What I'm going to be doing is documenting and recording, and basically set a trap. That way I can actually find the person and confront them and make them leave property. Alright guys, y'all take care. Speak to y'all later.
I have to go in the back door. My front door's locked.
Your front door's locked?
Yeah.
Well, I got Cujo out here. What? What? Yeah, you better run. Get on back to your house. What, buddy? What? What?